recounting 19 unbelievable accidental moments. These are rare and amusing moments from everyday life. Sometimes, accidents just leave people helpless. One moment, that guy on the sofa was still tossing his toy. Unexpectedly, he accidentally hit the ceiling fan. And the next moment, disaster struck. Looks like adults are getting harder to manage these days. Never tell a beautiful woman she's not pretty. Because once she gets angry, nothing can stop her. Doesn't matter if it's on a live stream. She just wants to show you how beautiful she really is. As the saying goes, patience is a virtue. The workers hadn't even finished their task. But this old guy was already impatiently walking over. The result was predictable. This accident wasn't much of a surprise at all. This uncle was riding his bicycle, slowly approaching. No one knew what he was up to, but the dog sensed danger and started barking furiously at him. The uncle pulled out a weapon and waved it around. This immediately angered the dog's owner. As they say, you should watch out for the owner when hitting a dog. Now get ready to face my wrath. Walk as far away as you can. I hope none of you ever experienced such danger. That moment was truly perilous, wasn't it? Every move these two people made was a test of life and death. One small mistake, and they might meet their end. Everyone knows where there's a crouching tiger, there's a hidden dragon. When these two meet face to face, things get really intense. In an instant, both of them fell. You two idiots! What exactly just happened? This woman was refueling her car. Unexpectedly, another car suddenly came and crashed into the fuel hose, and this was the result. Now, whose fault is it exactly? This mischievous kid was wildly crashing into the poles in front of the door. Finally, the kid succeeded in knocking it down. As a responsible and qualified parent, naturally, they stopped him. Everything seemed normal at first, but as the mother and child were leaving, unexpectedly, the ceiling at the door collapsed. Did you save the world in a previous life? That was incredibly lucky. Now, look at this woman. She wanted to make a fancy turn, but she never expected the car to be so fragile. It left a huge dent. But let's be real here. Could it be that maybe you're just too heavy? One moment, the speedboat was cruising along smoothly. The next, a huge hippo suddenly jumped out. Were you surprised? Was it unexpected? But honestly, the scariest part was, its mouth was just too big. These two boys were live streaming, happily interacting with their fans, when suddenly an accident occurred. A car lost control and drifted right into them. In that moment, I could only think of reciting a poem. This place is terrifying as hell. Accidents always happen when you least expect them. This guy was trying to pass through, but he seemed to have forgotten how big his rear end is. And disaster struck instantly. This time, Muzi really suffered a big loss. This guy was finally waiting for his girlfriend, so he got ready to set off. But suddenly, it seemed his girlfriend remembered something urgent, and just like that, she faked him out, and the guy just left like that. I can't imagine how his girlfriend must be feeling right now. Her emotions must be all over the place. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Seems fitting for this old man. No matter the storm raging behind him, he stands there unfazed, holding steady in the face of any wind from east, west, south, or north, just flapping around foolishly. It's easy to see how addictive phones are. They can make a young man lose his mind like this. He just meant to throw out some trash, but as he walked away, he realized he might have thrown it in the wrong bin. Instantly, things got a bit awkward. speed is the cause of 9 out of 10 accidents. The other one is just pure accident. And that guy in the distance was even braver, riding a motorcycle so fast, not slowing down even when there was a car ahead. If you don't get into an accident, who will? Clearly, you just barely escaped with your life. This car suddenly fell into a pit. The driver quickly jumped out to see what was going on. Luckily, he got out in time. If he had stayed inside, his life might have been over. As soon as the bus stopped, this guy couldn't wait to get off. But just then, the driver grabbed him and closed the door. At the same time, a car zoomed by. You really should thank the driver for saving your life. On the road, no one can predict what will happen the next second. At any moment, a car might come out of nowhere, and you won't even have time to dodge. You can only hope for the best. Alright, that's all for today's video. In the end, I hope the good things in life will come as expected. See you in the next episode.